Okay, there we have a couple mockingbirds. As you can hear, they're making many different sounds. So these are the mockingbirds that are here in Jamaica. I've seen mockingbirds elsewhere, some of which are much larger than these. But all the sounds you're hearing right now, they're coming from those birds, not different birds. They just tend to copy the sounds of other birds and other things. Sometimes I even hear in these ones making the sound of the car alarm. Yeah. And that one flew away. But this one is sitting not really making any sound or not singing at the moment. Yeah. Well, it just flew to a different location on the same tree. Yeah. Hello again, my YouTube family, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I think I'll just share with you this morning those mockingbirds. Well, another bleaky day. If I should point my camera at the sky, you can see that it is pretty much overcast. Yeah, I seem to be having these days when I decide to film. Uh, Having overcast skies. Well, having this area all bushed up again because of the amount of pumpkins that was in it, and as you can see, I still have some pumpkins down by that wall. But yeah, but protecting the pumpkins basically. And for some reason, it seemed to me that the pumpkin love the grass. When they're out in the open, they seem to dry up, fall off. But when in the grass, they seem to strive more. I get more pumpkin. Okay, that bird came back, and I guess you could hear the sound of the well, mostly they have some bike around here that have that alarm sound in them that they also copy. So the one that is singing a lot eventually comes back. Yeah. So well, I'm actually searching for it, and oh, here it is. Because I did not zoom, it was so small. I'm not seeing it, but there it is. Anyway, I guess you'll be hearing it continue chirping its different tunes in the background while I'm in this area. Yeah. So I already harvest a lot of pumpkins out of these areas. Even though I never share those with you, I've shown you some small ones. But I got some pumpkins in this area up to 11 pounds. These are some smaller pumpkins actually. Yeah. So that is one. There is some more down the bottom which I won't be going back that side. But I just keep this area in grass right now because like I said, I've seen in 1 week about 17 pumpkin fall off. And when they're in the grass, they seem to hold and strive more, so I just leave the grass for the time being in that area. Yeah. So different story around here basically. And I'm here today again planning to share some things with you, so I take this camera up on the tripod. So I'm walking around again with a tripod, which can make things be a little bit uncomfortable. Well, didn't have that zoom, so just watching a white-crowned pigeon flying across. Yeah. So I'm down in the back of this property, doing some cleaning up and getting rid of these bamboos that I mentioned in previous video, that I will be getting rid of those bamboos because I need to put some stuff in the land. And the bamboo, those are taking all the nutrients from the soil and have the soil all tied up, so we'll have to get rid of those. And here is a patch of potato, keep expanding, getting more and more. I think one of the last time I showed this, this part was partially planted. As you can see, that whole section is planted and well grown. And over here, this section I did not finish plow this section, and now I have it plow and row and planting. But still, because of not having enough water, I have to be waiting on the rain. So we're having a lot of overcast sky, but it's still not raining. Yeah. So when I plant, like get a shower of rain and plant, I have to use my garden hose to water the ones that I plant, just for them to root. Well, when they root, I don't really do too much watering anymore, but even though it should still get in water, but I just don't have enough water to do all that. Yeah. So on this section of the land, I don't know if that is showing, but I actually cut some step in the dirt here. I have a few more places on this property I will have to do that. But yeah, these are new rows that are just growing up. As you can see, these are done in different stages according to the amount of rain that I get and the amount I can put in before the soil dried out. And here the soil dried out really quick when it comes to the surface, because I always have high wind, so you probably can hear the wind in the background right now. And well, you can see those trees swaying in the wind. Yeah. So these are done, as I said, in different stages. So So just a few days ago I did this 2.5 row, and I have to use the garden hose rather to water them, that they can root. Yeah, so still have these rows that I did but not yet planted, so just hoping to get some rain so I can finish plant out this area. Yeah, so stepping down, as you can see there, cut step in the dirt basically. This is going uphill. Whenever it rains, this will be like slippery to climb, like you're sliding on right next to the precipice. So this is like right to the precipice basically. Well, we have a lot of trees there, but yeah, this is a part of the precipice basically. So as I mentioned in the previous video that the precipice literally cut off a section of my land, make it lower than this spot where I am right now. Yeah. And this area that I mentioned that I was supposed to plow and put some string bean in, well, part of it is plow. Still have a little part just right here to finish plow, but as you can see over here, I have this entire section plow, and I have these doves that always visit me, and right now I'm seeing one of the white wing that always be around and be very friendly. Let's see if I can actually capture it here. Well, actually gone behind. Well, it is coming back up. Let's see if I can actually capture it. But this is a white wing. There it is. This one we call white wing. So we tend to have the white-bellied dove around here, which I share with you in some other videos. So I'm not sure if I will see that one or any of those while I'm here today. But if not today, hopefully another time. But see, it is walking right towards me. This particular one, very, very friendly. I would say tame. But it's walking right towards me. See, closer and closer, like it's coming like to say hi. Right up to me. Yeah. And those are the string bean that I already planted, and as you can see, they're even blossoming, and you'll be seeing those mangoes on the ground. But this mango tree, for some reason, they're getting fairly big and still fall off the tree before they fully mature. But that's the tree right there. As you do have some mangoes on it still, but they're getting to a fairly good size and still fall off. I'm not sure why, but the time is overcast, and from the position that I'm at, it is showing a bit dark. So yeah. Okay, so like I said, before long we'll be having a lot of string bean, but I have this entire area planted out with string bean, and having string bean, these string bean are blossoming right now. And this was also planted in stages. So if you notice, some of these are not yet blossom, but some are. But further down, most of them are already blossom because that section was done before this one. So yeah, that dove is still there walking around. But moving on. So I'm also planning to plant this area out with string bean also. So I just have that small part up there to plow, and then plant this area out. So we'll have string bean to harvest different stages instead of having everything come to maturity one time, and you have to harvest everything one time. Are you able to be harvested them in stages, different stages actually. Yeah. So this was the first patch that I did. So all of these mostly right now are fully blossom and well, don't have any string bean like say hanging yet to show, but yeah, tiny ones are there, but yeah. Well, I guess you can tell I'm getting a little bit distracted by zooming in and out for you to see better what I'm trying to show you here. But quite a bit of string bean, and in comparison to the last time, well, as you can see, all these bananas are getting bigger and bigger. And in fact, I may walk across there, but I'm having a plantain shoot up there, as we call it. And these orange trees, I threaten to remove. These orange trees, they are Artenes, and these are over 50 years old. And I wasn't seeing any orange on them for the longest time, and so I may remove them. And this year, two of them live here. Over there, you have one that got this try mentioned before, but both of them got quite a few oranges on them, even as I speak. Still very young, but quite a few. So yeah, you can see there. Yeah, still very young, but quite a few on them. And even in comparison to the last time I showed this one, this tree is getting